Thank you very much.
Warmly welcoming our chief guest for today's event, Dr. Iqbal Singh Lalpura ji, our distinguished guest of honor, Srimati Dilakshi Rajkumar ji. Happy birthday, dear Holiness. Happy birthday to you.
We are celebrating the 90th birth anniversary of the Holy Dalai Lama, and any speech should begin with a prayer for him. तुम जियो हजारों साल और हर साल के दिन हो कई हजार.
Tibet House, New Delhi joins the entire world to commemorate today, or the whole year, as the end of the year of compassion, to commemorate the 90th birthday anniversary of His Holiness the Dalai Lama.
Thank you so much.
O precious Guru, embodiment of compassion, who wears humility as your only ornament, who returns life after life to serve all beings, may your radiant presence remain with us always.
Happy birthday. Many, many, many happy returns of the day. And not just to His Holiness, to all of you. Happy birthday to all of you, because I think the Dalai Lama lives in all of us, doesn't he?
I think the best tribute that we can offer to him is to genuinely pick up few of his teachings, and most specifically the compassion.
Who talks about an alien, so-called alien land and preservation of ancient wisdom of that land, in this case India? It is awesome to think that any person who came on foot to this place and he talks about protecting Indian wisdom, Indian system of life.
Raise your hand if you need water to live in this world. Okay, what does this tell us about ourselves? And this is something I've learned from the writings of His Holiness. This is an example he uses very often to describe that all of us, while we may have different preferences in our life, what connects all of us is fundamental needs that all of us have as human beings. Water being one of them, but on the other hand, kindness and compassion being the other, right? And all of us as human beings share this common need, this fundamental desire to be happy, right? And if that's the case, then why is it that all of us on the appearance, when we appear so different and start to think differently and use that to divide not just our hearts and minds, but also then create such divisions that we become physically distant from each other as well.
So the theme promoting harmony among the world's religious traditions by emphasizing the basic tenets of love, compassion, tolerance and contentment present in all religious traditions, which is a second commitment of His Holiness the Great Dalai Lama, is one that lies at the heart of India's civilizational ethos. India's unity as a nation is shaped by many factors, but one undeniable force that binds the country together is the spirituality of its people.
He was enthroned, he was recognized at 2, enthroned at 5. And in his recent political autobiography, Voice for the Voiceless, which is available outside as well, he notes that of all of these 4 commitments, the one that he inherited rather than chose was the commitment of Tibet. And it's his most intimate charge, and it's the one that, as Venerable Geshe-la mentioned earlier is the injured finger. And there he says that the issue is about a people's need and right to exist with a distinct language, culture, and religious heritage. Since the people inside Tibet have no freedom to speak out, it has fallen to me, especially since I came into exile in 1959, to be the voice of the voiceless.
Arya Nagarjuna, Acharya Chandrakirti, Bodhisattva Shantideva, Acharya Vasubandhu, Arya Sangha, and several other philosophers and logicians were trailblazers who were at Nalanda University at various temporal periods. In the Nalanda Masters course, we study about 17 Nalanda Masters, and the works of many we also study in depth and detail. So why this context setting is important? Because it points to the rich exchange between India and Tibet that goes back to 2nd century AD, and it continued till 4th, 5th and 6th centuries. Today, much of what we know and are able to study is due to the tireless efforts where we can access translations, commentaries written by Tibetan teachers, translators, and thus this fourth commitment by His Holiness and his motivation to bring back to India what was exported from here in the first place.